Another Ryder Cup rule change has been mooted by Team USA fans amid Keegan Bradley's injury complaint. Team USA supporters have called for another rule change after skipper. Keegan Bradley's gripe about injury regulations was mocked by the victorious Europeans. Bradley's team suffered a 15-13 Ryder Cup defeat at the weekend as their remarkable comeback in the singles fell just short at Bethpage Black. Each side received half a point before Sunday's action due to the envelope rule, which is enforced in the event of injury. Bradley wasn't happy when Victor Hovland withdrew, which moved Europe half a point closer to retaining the trophy, with Harris English having to stand down. The Norwegian, who had received an MRI scan on Friday evening after experiencing discomfort on the opening day, was battling a neck issue and couldn't play on Sunday. Bradley said afterwards that he wanted the regulation amended when the Ryder Cup returns in 2027 at Adair Manor in County Limerick, Ireland, where Europe will have the opportunity to clinch a hat trick of victories. He said, "Yeah, it has to change. I have a few ideas, but I'm not going to tell you right now. I mean, the rule has to change. I think it's obvious to everybody in the sports world, in this room. Nothing against Victor, but that rule needs to change by the next Ryder Cup." Bradley's thoughts were ridiculed when they were relayed to Team Europe during their victors' press conference, as they erupted into laughter. Triumphant captain Luke Donald responded, "I think it's been in place since 1971. The U.S. have used it before. I think it happened in 1991 with Steve Pate. That was a tight Ryder Cup. 14.5, 13.5. It happened in 1993. Sam Torrance couldn't play with an injured toe. The U.S. won that one. We have contracts for a reason, a captain's agreement for a reason, for situations that occur. I want to center it back to Victor. I would have had absolute faith in him to deliver a point today. He couldn't play. He was gutted. The rule is the rule, and it's been in place for a long time." By that point, U.S. fans had already been calling for another major rule change in the event of a tie, which was a possibility at one stage. A 14-14 draw would have kept the cup in European hands, given their win in Rome 2 years ago. In the end, the visitors just did enough to win outright.